Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, Team Redeemed. We're the tag team champions. My man, Extreme Heat, right here is the Alabama heavyweight champion, and we could not be more excited. We're your champion. We appreciate all your support, and we just want to tell you that God has blessed us, and we pray that He continues to bless you. We love you, and we thank you. Continue watching Southern Legacy Wrestling.
Guys.
Whoa, back up.
Look, I know I don't like you, and I know you don't like me, but you've got to help me. The War Machine, he can't be controlled. He's not like Brad Savage. He doesn't have a soft mind. Something's wrong with him.
That's your own fault. Next time you'll pay more attention before you make a deal with the devil, boy.
Now let's go.
No, wait.
Brother Asner, are we speaking of things that aren't to be spoken of?
No, sir. No.
Come, let us talk.
Yes.
Combined weight of 385 pounds. From Cumming, Georgia, Damian Parker. And from Wrongside City, New York, Jackson Vile.
Bring out my opponents!
And their opponents, hailing from Owensboro, Kentucky, at a combined weight of 305 pounds, Mickey Modest and Kagan Schmidt.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here live in Munford, Alabama, and it is time for some tag team action. On one side, the Vile One, Jackson Vile, and his tag team partner, Damian Parker, taking on the team comprised of Kagan Schmidt and Mickey Midas. Kagan Schmidt and Damian Parker starting off the match. Kagan extending the hand. A little show of respect. Damian Parker. Oh, a little dab action. Damian Parker, a little befuddled by that dab action. Kagan Schmidt locking into an armbar and a reversal. Top wrist lock. And of course, Jackson Vile, always the one to run his mouth. He is the Vile one indeed. Oh, beautiful series of exchanges between Schmidt and Parker. Exchanging hammer locks, top wrist locks, arm bars. Damian Parker transitioning Schmidt into a side headlock. Just wrenching down on it. Fires off. Ducks the go around. Reversal. Oh, huge shoulder tackle from Schmidt. Taking Damian Parker off of his feet. Damian Parker leapfrog. Schmidt rolls through. Another leapfrog. Oh, rolled through from Damian Parker. What a beautiful exchange. Oh, and then just pie faces Schmidt. Jackson Vile entering the contest, followed by Mickey Midas. Midas, Schmidt, and Parker, all new here to Southern Legacy Wrestling. And here's the thing, we love seeing new faces here in Southern Legacy Wrestling. Southern Legacy Wrestling is the place to be for professional wrestling in the state of Alabama, and to be honest, in the Southeast. We always try to bring you the top talent from across the country and around the world. Oh, a little 205 from Mickey Midas to Jackson Vile. Springs up. Oh, impressive. Low kick to Jackson Vile and slams his head into the corner. Mickey tagging back in Kagan. So far, I am very impressed with these two young gentlemen. Oh. Whoa, what a series of double team maneuvers from Schmidt and Midas. Wow. But only a count of two. Jackson Vile, he is a little worse for wear right now after that series of double team maneuvers. Schmidt comes flying in with that beautiful forearm, that European uppercut. Oh, Parker just spitting in the face of Schmidt. And that was the distraction that Jackson Vile needed. Beal into the corner on Schmidt. Jackson Vile, ever since entering Southern Legacy Wrestling, has been making a name for himself, win or lose. Oh, it just transitions over from the suplex and just hammering away on the face of Kagan Schmidt. Those vicious, vicious forearms from Jackson Vile, the master of the Vile High and the Vile Driver. Jackson Vile bringing Schmidt back to his feet, tying him up in the ropes. Oh! What a resounding chop. And another one. Just collapsing the chest of Kagan Schmidt. And Vile saying he's going to put some stank on that one, and he did. I believe even Mickey Midas felt that from his partner. Damian Parker tagging in, and Jackson Vile doing the smart thing, keeping Schmidt trapped in the corner while Parker disposed of Midas and then followed it up with a clothesline to Schmidt. And now just those kicks to the chest, the beet red chest that Jackson Vile just chopped just a few moments ago. Nice suplex from Damian Parker. Oh, but only a count of two. I will say this, I might not care for Jackson Vile or his tag team partner Damian Parker, but they are impressing me right now. I could easily see them challenging Team Redeemed for the Southern Legacy Wrestling Tag Team Championships down the line, if so be it. Series of knees to the midsection of Schmidt. Oh, and then Parker just spanking Schmidt. And then a Goomba stomp right on the lower back. That'll cause your knees to go numb. Jackson Vile disagreeing with the referee, saying that should have been a faster count. I have to disagree with Jackson Vile on that. The referee, his normal cadence of a count has been equal for both sides in this matchup. Parker tagging in Jackson Vile. Those knee strikes once again. And then Vile with that clubbing forearm down to the back of Kagan Schmidt. Once again, Vile tying Schmidt up in the ropes. Oh, but he misses that big chop. And there's a chop from Schmidt. And another one, and another one, and the two of them, double-handed chop. Schmidt firing up. Oh, but he was cut off by that big boot from Jackson Vile. Once again, Vile getting ready to put some stank on that chop. He's getting a running start. Oh, and he's sent outside, up and over the top rope, down to his partner, Damian Parker. Parker and Vile out on the arena floor. Mickey Midas slingshots up and over. Oh! Sit out, springboard moonsault. Kagan Schmidt ascending to the top turnbuckle. Oh! Dives off, takes out Vile and Parker. All 4 men are down. Oh! But Parker was up. He was out of the way, and he just caught Schmidt with a vicious knee strike. Referee administering the count. Parker rolling Schmidt and his partner Vile back in there. It's a smart move on the part of Damian Parker. Parker knowing that both Vile and Schmidt were the legal men in this contest. Vile just with those clubbing blows down on Schmidt and then locking in a reverse chin lock, just wrenching down on it. Mickey Midas trying to get the crowd behind his tag team partner, Kagan Schmidt. Schmidt up to his knees, firing a series of elbows off into Jackson Vile's midsection. Forearm blows and punches. Oh, that back elbow. Schmidt blocks the blow. Double headbutt, knocks both men for a loop. Schmidt crawling, trying to make his way back to his tag team partner, Mickey Midas. And he makes the tag. Vile makes the tag to Damian Parker. Blocks the punch from Damian Parker. Mickey Midas out of the way. Step up, Huracan Rana. What an impressive maneuver from Mickey Midas. Oh, but Damian Parker caught him. Catches him again. Oh, what a tilt-a-whirl head scissors. What a beautiful reversal from Mickey Midas. Rolls him up. Oh, short super kick to the jaw. Mickey Midas up to the top rope. Standing perched on that turnbuckle. Oh, went for the 450, but Parker rolled out of the way. Oh, Vile just took the head off of Mickey Midas with that clothesline. Schmidt, oh, drop kick to both Vile and Parker, taking both men off of their feet. Referee has to regain some control here. It is chaos all over the place. Schmidt trying to drag his partner. Schmidt's on the wrong side. Referee's going to allow it, I guess. Schmidt trying to take on both Vile and Parker. Oh, but he got cut off by Parker. Schmidt ate that kick from Parker. Parker set him up. Oh, pump handle driver. Jackson Vile locking in that submission that he is known for and just trapping the lid and wrenching back wrenching back on the head and neck of Kagan Schmidt. Parker making sure Mickey Midas cannot get back in to save Schmidt at all. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Jackson Vile locking in the submission. Kagan Schmidt, as a valiant effort as it was, had no choice but to tap out. You know, like I said at the start of this contest, ladies and gentlemen, Damian Parker and Jackson Vile impressed me as a tag team.
And your winners, Mickey Midas and Kaden Smith.
Jackson Vile and Damian Parker, the winners of this contest.
Hey wrestling fans, Ricky Steamboat talking at you. That's right, the Dragon, and you're watching Southern Legacy Wrestling. Don't miss it.
The mission statement of SLW Academy is to train and condition the stars of tomorrow.
We don't guarantee anyone a spot with Southern Legacy Wrestling. What we do guarantee is an opportunity to learn, to have your matches critiqued. With enough hard work, there's a chance to earn your spot with Southern Legacy Wrestling.
We're going to roll around a little bit, we're going to exercise, we're going to stretch. You're going to be sore. We'll keep it simple, but we do want to test and see how far their knowledge is of the industry in general, what they know of the moves, have they watched the moves, do they know what they're getting into.
When you come to our academy, you're being groomed by just under 100 years of experience wrestling the indie shows, wrestling in big companies, knowing nutrition, and all this is explained over all the classes.
The Academy, in my opinion, is not just for beginners. You know, a lot of people think, well, if you want to learn to become a professional wrestler, then you go to an academy. But we're actually more for the advanced as well. You know, if you've been wrestling 1 year, 2 months, or 10 years, and you want to develop your skills, take your skills to the next level, then the SLW Academy is where you can do that.
Oh, that was great. My 3-year-old's enjoying it.
It's been a lot of fun. The kids have really enjoyed it, and that's the best part about it, is they've had a good time.
At 275 pounds, Brock the Croc.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Southern Legacy Wrestling live here in Munford, Alabama. I am Mark Bowman coming to you live from the commentation station. I will be flying solo tonight. Unfortunately, my tag team partner, Eric, unable to be with us this evening. Eric, if you're listening, we wish you all the best, brother. And right now, War Machine making his way to the ring, flocked by his cadre of recruits, taking on Proc the Croc. And I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, I do not like the chances of Proc the Croc. War Machine just throttling Proc the Croc and then letting him go. War Machine, a mountain of a man, well over 7 feet tall, easily 350 pounds, if not more. He is a true beast. And once again, I might not be, agree with Proc the Croc and his actions, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't like his chances tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And once again, War Machine just taking control over Proc the Croc and then just letting him go, just toying with him. Proc the Croc chopping and just forearms and they mean nothing against the man beast. And once again, War Machine stops. And he stares into the eyes of Proc the Croc, almost penetrating his soul. And Proc doesn't know what to make of it. Proc the Croc is confused. Oh! Shoulder block to the midsection and a massive chop from Proc the Croc. War Machine holds off again. You've got to wonder, what game is War Machine getting at? What mind games is he playing with Proc the Croc? I mean, at ringside you can see Colt Keegan and the Syrian Assassin, who last time we were here in Munford, Alabama, again, Proc with that shoulder tackle, and Proc hesitates. Proc, again, he hesitates with that chop, and War Machine inviting him to chop him. Proc growing ever increasingly frustrated. Proc just does not know what to make of this. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I am befuddled by what's going on. War Machine, those massive catcher's mitts. Oh! And that time, he does not hesitate. Chop and clothesline, chop and clothesline. It's like getting hit with a frying pan to the chest and then clubbered with a tree branch. Like I said, we see Colt Keegan and Syrian Assassin, two men who War Machine recruited the last time we were here in Munford, and then the third member, just this massive humanity. I'm not even sure the third member's name. I mean, I haven't been around War Machine to even ask. Honestly, I'm scared for my life, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! War Machine picking Proc the Croc up. Had him in that Cobra sleeper and then just slamming him down to the mat. And now Syrian Assassin, Colt Keegan, and the masked assailant, they enter the ring. And the masked assailant holds off Syrian Assassin and Colt Keegan. He's directing them to drag the lifeless carcass of Proc the Croc towards the back as the War Machine looks on. And Proc the Croc fighting for his life.
War Machine!
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what is in store for Proc the Croc. One can only venture a guess. But whatever it is, the War Machine has a plan.
Hi, my name is Julie Little. I'm the girls soccer coach at Albertville High School. We use Southern Legacy Wrestling for a fundraiser the past 2 years. It was a very professional show. They came in and set up for us and helped break everything down. The wrestlers were very professional, very polite, very kid-friendly. They did an awesome job of incorporating the crowd and involving the crowd in the event. They even worked with us and incorporated local school celebrities and people from the community into the show and made it a little more attractive to the people in the area. They helped us with the promotions and the posters and the advertisement and the tickets and the ticket sales. And we would absolutely use them again as a fundraiser for the soccer program. It was an outstanding fundraiser for our program. It helped us raise money as well as creating involvement with the girls soccer team as well as the wrestling community. We have developed a few wrestling fans that first time to ever go watch wrestling, and they enjoyed the experience and the show and have now become huge avid wrestling fans. Catch Southern Legacy Wrestling on Fight TV.
You know, Jackson, all you had to do if you wanted a shot was come out and take it. All you had to do was walk down the aisle, look me in the eye, and fight me. No, man, you had to make your statement, get my attention. Congratulations, Jackson. You've left a mark. On September 1st, I'm gonna leave a scar.
Stephen Michaels, I know you're home. I know you're watching. How's your leg? I hope it hurts. September 1st at the Flame Memorial Show. Steve, I am going to take that belt from you. I am going to hurt you. And most importantly, I am going to make you tap out. Now, I don't know how well you are at reading, Stephen, but let me give you another lesson in literacy if you didn't learn the week before or the week before that. You cannot spell violence without Jackson Vile.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 183, Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. Making his way to the ring from Fayetteville, North Carolina, weighing in at 195. Now, the remarkable Ryan Rembrandt.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for a remarkable match tonight? Because remarkable Ryan Rembrandt has once again graced Southern Legacy Wrestling with his presence. And he is taking on yet another newcomer here in Southern Legacy Wrestling, and Mr. Everything, Victor Andrews. It's my first time seeing Victor Andrews. I have heard his name bandied about, every now and again in the pro wrestling circles, and I can't wait to see what he brings to the table here. I heard from many of my constituents that he does indeed live up to the moniker of Mr. Everything, but tonight he has a tall order in front of him in the remarkable one, Ryan Rembrandt. Ryan Rembrandt taking control with a hammerlock. Mr. Everything reverses out, does the smart thing and makes his way to the ropes, forcing the rope break. Referee Ben Buchanan making sure that everything is clean and on the level here in Southern Legacy Wrestling. Ryan Rembrandt, top wrist lock on Mr. Everything, and I don't know if you can see it, ladies and gentlemen, but the Hustler has made his way to ringside. And could he be out scouting new talent? As of recently, the Hustler choosing to cut loose one Johnny Chaos from his tutelage. And I've heard the Hustler say that he is out scouting new talent. Who could he be out here scouting? Is he scouting remarkable Ryan? Oh, beautiful leaping enziguri from remarkable Ryan Rembrandt. Is he out here scouting Ryan Rembrandt? Is he out here scouting Mr. Everything? Who knows? Maybe he's scouting both. Oh, Rembrandt went for a leapfrog, and Mr. Everything caught that leg and just drove the knee into the mat. And Ryan Rembrandt feeling the effects of it. You can see he's trying to shake it off. Andrews locking in a front face lock, lifts him up. Nice suplex from Mr. Everything. Mr. Everything, named after one of my favorite bagels, and that is the Everything Bagel. Just want to throw that out there if anybody wants to bring me some to the next show. Just saying. Oh, straight punch to the face. Just jacked the jaw of Ryan Rembrandt. Ryan Rembrandt trying to make sure his front teeth are still in his head. That punch rocked Ryan Rembrandt. Rembrandt firing back with a series of blows of his own. Oh! Back elbow stops him cold in his tracks. Ryan Rembrandt a bit befuddled right now. Mr. Everything taking control. Other than the opening salvo, it has been all Mr. Everything at this point in the match. It looked like he was just choking Ryan Rembrandt, using the referee's 5 count to his advantage. Oh! And sends Ryan Rembrandt into the turnbuckles with authority. Hooking the leg. Ryan Rembrandt just out at the nick of time, barely out at that count of 2. Ladies and gentlemen, from my vantage point here at the commentation station, I saw Ryan Rembrandt's chest collide with that top turnbuckle, and just the force of it caused Rembrandt's neck to whiplash back. There's no telling what damage was done from that. Mr. Everything locking in, I believe, a top key lock. Ben Buchanan asking Ryan Rembrandt if he wants to submit. Ryan Rembrandt fighting up from the prone position. Oh, and he breaks the hold with a jawbreaker. Oh, and a clothesline. And another clothesline. Ryan Rembrandt is the house of fire. Oh, another leaping enziguri takes Mr. Everything off his feet. The hair just whipping back and forth from those kicks from Ryan Rembrandt. Locking in. Oh, low German suplex. Just straight snapped him. And a boot to the face of Mr. Everything, a little foot wash, if you will. Mr. Everything out at the count of 2. Both men down. Both men have been hammering back and forth. Ryan Rembrandt is up. What's he setting up for? Goes for that leaping kick. Oh! Another straight right hand from Mr. Everything. Picks him up into the fireman's carry position. Oh, sit out Death Valley driver. Hooks the legs. Wow. Ryan Rembrandt, how did he kick out of that? The fortitude that it took from Ryan Rembrandt to kick out of that sit out Death Valley driver. That truly is remarkable. Could Mr. Everything be going up for again? Rembrandt fighting out, elbows to the jaw. Hooks him into a hammerlock. Oh! Hammerlock DDT. High on the shoulders, and that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Remarkable Ryan Rembrandt with the pin and the win.
Your winner, the remarkable Ryan Rembrandt.
What an impressive win from remarkable Ryan Rembrandt. But I'll give it to him. Mr. Everything brought it.
Oh, that was great. My 3-year-old's enjoying it.
It's been a lot of fun. The kids have really enjoyed it, and that's the best part about it, is they've had a good time.
Hi, my name is Julie Little. I am the girls soccer coach at Albertville High School. We use Southern Legacy Wrestling for a fundraiser the past 2 years. It was a very professional show. They came in and set up for us and helped break everything down. The wrestlers were very professional, very polite, very kid-friendly. They did an awesome job of incorporating the crowd and involving the crowd in the event. They even worked with us and incorporated local school celebrities and people from the community into the show and made it a little more attractive to the people in the area. They helped us with the promotions and the posters and the advertisement and the tickets and the ticket sales. And we would absolutely use them again as a fundraiser for the soccer program. It was an outstanding fundraiser for our program. It helped us raise money as well as creating involvement with the girls soccer team as well as the wrestling community. We have developed a few wrestling fans that first time to ever go watch wrestling, and they enjoyed the experience and the show and have now become huge avid wrestling fans. Catch Southern Legacy Wrestling on Fight TV.
Hey, buddy. Hey. Look, man. Calm down, guy. I got you. Talked to Jack Lord, and we talked last week. In-law. Married our cousin, man. Got you. Anyway, I talked to Jack Lord. Hustler fired you. You don't have a manager. The Critters got you. I'm going to get you a match. Stretch out.
September the 1st, Frank the Flame Memorial Show, and I, Cody Wyndham, am entered in the Frank the Flame Battle Royal. I plan on winning it. Nothing else to discuss.
I'm Johnny Chaos, the biggest and baddest heel that SLW has to offer. And I'm entering the Frank the Flame Barnhill Memorial Show Battle Royal. Guess what? It goes without saying, I'm going to win.
September 1st, Cole Keegan is entering the Memorial Battle Royal. The gathering is coming.
I make my Frank the Flame Barnhill Memorial Show debut. See, last year I I got passed by. Ryan Reeves is coming to win everything. I'm going to win that battle royal.
Jeremy, what did you expect? After what you did to me last week, it still hurts. That's okay. I'm about to make you hurt. September 1st, Frank the Flame Barnhill Memorial Show. I have a little surprise for you. I've been talking to the administration. Guess what? They've approved a no disqualification match. And let me just say, my background is strong in no disqualification. And I'm coming for you. And I'm going to make you bleed just like you did me.
There's an old adage that goes, if it wasn't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. And guess what? For Foster, the bad news just keeps coming. I was involved in a vicious car wreck last night. Everyone saw it. Obviously, my championship is the worst for wear. I'm forced again to wrestle and compete tonight. What is this conspiracy against me? Luckily, my championship will not be on the line. She can't defend herself. Look at her. Moving forward, Xander Morgan. Myself, one more time, Frank the Flame, Barnhill Memorial Show, lights out match. Lights out, no rules, no DQ. Guess what? No championship defended on the line. And that will be the last time for Xander Morgan, the SLW fan base, and everyone across the universe to finally realize he can't beat me. No one can beat me. That's why I'm undefeated. That's why I'm still the SLW champion. This is Foster's time. Get on the bandwagon or stay behind. I am here to foster pro wrestling.
Making his way to the ring, weighing in at 185 pounds from everywhere USA, Major Victory!
Everyone's favorite All-American, the ever-evolving Major Victory. It is always a treat to see Major Victory here in Southern Legacy Wrestling.
From Oceanside, California, weighing in at 175, the current Southern Legacy Wrestling TV champion, Jeremy Foster!
Ladies and gentlemen, if you've been following along on social media, you know that Jeremy Foster was recently in a horrific auto accident, and he claims also that his Southern Legacy Wrestling television championship was injured as well. It's almost his precious, if you will. He has a very Gollum-like relationship with the television title. It's quite disturbing, but you know, he's claiming that the television title took the brunt of the impact in the car accident. Let's go to Jeremy Foster and see what he has to say.
Hello, everyone. I know everyone saw last night on my Facebook, I was involved in a horrible car accident. I'm okay. I'm standing, obviously, as you can see. I did it for all of you, trust me. But my SLW Television Championship obviously is the worst for wear in this situation. Look at her. She's bandaged it up, head, blood still running out of her head. So therefore, even though the conspiracy of SLW keeps running against me and I was forced to compete, if you stop booing for a minute, I'll shut up a lot quicker. I hate wrestling fans, I really do. The SLW Television Championship will not be defended tonight. She can't. She cannot defend herself. But I'm still here to grace you with my in-ring abilities. So let's get this match underway so I can get out of here and that we can go and recuperate from our injuries and start to feel better. Thank you for your support. Thank you.
Jeremy Foster claiming that this will not be for the SLW Television Championship because she, quote unquote, can't defend herself. I think Jeremy Foster might have hit his head a little bit harder in that auto accident than he himself knows. I mean, I'm trying not to make light of the situation, ladies and gentlemen, because I saw the results of Jeremy Foster's automobile, and it's a miracle he did walk away, but he's I'm going to be honest with you, ladies and gentlemen, he's a bit loopy. But he said he even though he is unable to defend the television title tonight, he is still here to wrestle, and he is taking on everyone's favorite All-American, the ever-evolving Major Victory. Major Victory extending the hand, and Foster slapping it away. You have to wonder what kind of shape Jeremy Foster's in after that auto accident. Well, Matt Amateur Wrestling from Jeremy Foster taking Major Victory down. Still clutching at his ribs. You can tell there is a little bit of damage there, but for a man less than 24 hours removed from an auto accident, he is doing pretty well for himself. Jeremy Foster challenging Major Victory for a test of strength, but Major Victory scoops him up, hitting a backbreaker, driving Foster, that bandaged back and ribs, driving it across his own knee. He's taking Jeremy Foster around the world, hitting all four corners of the ring. Oh, went for a bulldog, but Jeremy Foster fires Major Victory off. Oh, drops the throw right down across the middle rope. Major Victory out at 2. Jeremy Foster claims, even though that the SLW title is not on the line, that he is here to wrestle, and he is bringing the fight to Major Victory. Stomping away while Major Victory is lying prone on the mat. Now he's pointing to the television championship, getting referee Al Sanders to check on the well-being of the championship, and he's removed the ace bandage from his back, and he's choking Major Victory. Allison Anders admonishing Jeremy Foster. Jeremy Foster locking in a modified chicken wing submission. Major Victory trying to rally back. He's got that fist pumping. The crowd is solidly behind him. Firing those shots off to the injured ribs of Jeremy Foster. Oh, rolls him up for a small package. Oh! And that clothesline from Jeremy Foster. Wow. Major Victory almost had it with that small package. We could have easily seen a new television champion. And now Jeremy Foster just standing on the back of Major Victory as his throat is draped across that that bottom rope, and it's a rope only in name. It's more of a steel cable that's taut with tension. There's no give to it really, especially when your throat is draped across it and a grown man is standing on your back. Jeremy Foster checking in on his television championship. Her, as he referred to her as. Major Victory rolling up. Only got a count of 2. Fires off a clothesline and a back elbow. Jeremy Foster glancing blow, but catches him with that boot to the midsection. Jeremy Foster fires Major Victory off. Oh, crossbody from Major Victory. Major Victory is here, and he is here to win this match. You got to think if Major Victory wins tonight, it could easily put him in line for a shot at the Southern Legacy Wrestling Television Championship. Major Victory climbing up to the top turnbuckle. Oh, thought better of it. Oh! And Jeremy Foster falling back into the ropes, sending Major Victory crashing down crotch first into the ropes. Oh, there's that running knee again. Foster stacking him up, hooking both legs. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Your winner and still Southern Legacy Wrestling TV champion, Jeremy Foster.
Wow. Major Victory close a couple of times. Jeremy Foster checking on his Southern Legacy Wrestling Television Championship. You gotta wonder who's in line next for a television title shot. Foster loading her up onto that dolly that he brought her down to ringside with, taking very, very, very good care of her, his precious, if you will.